Hello friends, welcome to my videos. So in this video we're going to discuss about the student direct stream to apply for a study permit faster for Canada. Before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe because I regularly upload videos. And if you have any concern, any question, anything that you want to ask, feel free to ask. And if you have not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Alright guys, so let's proceed. So first we'll find out what exactly this program is. So this program is like to process your study permit provided you meet certain criteria faster. Like you can see that they have mentioned here some international students can get the study permit faster by using student direct stream. So under this category, study permits are processed within 20 calendar days provided you meet the eligibility. So let's see what are the eligibility criteria. In order to be eligible for this, you must be a legal resident living in China, India, the Philippines or Vietnam. A point to be remembered, a legal resident. It doesn't say a citizen. That means even a foreigner who is living in these countries legally can apply, because this is based on the location from where the application is made. Then have an acceptance letter from a post-secondary designated learning institution. Yes, this letter is very important. In fact, when you apply for your study permit, there also you need to provide this. Prove that you have paid the tuition fees for your first year of study. Live outside of Canada, of course. Have a guaranteed investment certificate of Canadian dollars 10,000. Have a certificate, this is for Quebec, if you are planning to study in Quebec. Get a medical exam before you apply. Get a police certificate before you apply if you need one. Yes. So basically they ask for these documents upfront so that you can so that they can expedite the processing of your application. Have a language test result that shows a score of 6 or higher in each skill of IELTS or TEF score that is equivalent to Canadian language benchmark of at least 7 in each skill. Okay. You may also need to provide other documents. Make sure to include all documents required by the visa office that process your application. Yes, definitely. Who is not eligible for student direct interest stream? Okay, if you live in another country, even if you are a citizen of one of the countries above, you have to apply through regular study permit application process. So that's what I said in start. If you don't meet the eligibility of faster processing, you may still be eligible for regular study permit application. So I have already published a video where I have detailed the process about this, so that I'm gonna put it into the description list description. So just go ahead and check that. Guaranteed investment certificate, GIC. The GIC is like a fixed deposit that comes with a fixed return. So they have asked for some additional documents. Now they have given the list also about the banks that offer GIC. So if you are applying from India, you have these options: ICICI, HSBC if there is a branch. And you can include your spouse, partner or child as with any other student permits or study visa. Apply through the student direct stream. This needs to be applied online because they are going to process your application within 20 days. So in order to expedite this, they want you to apply online so that they can work on it right away. Okay, get the instructions to apply online. So we'll go through that, but first let's cover the remaining things. Like you need to give your fingerprints and biometrics when they ask you for it. So they are going to send a letter. The letter will also tell you how and where. Once your biometrics are received, they'll process your study permit application and This they do within 20 days after they receive your biometrics if you meet the eligibility. And in case it does not meet the eligibility, it will be processed as a regular study permit. If your application is approved, you will be given a letter of introduction. So this is something you need to hand it over to the immigration officer when you arrive in Canada. The same thing you get in for a work permit also. An electronic travel authorization or a visitor visa, depending upon which you need to enter Canada. If you hold an ITA, your letter of introduction will have information about that. So that means based on your country of passport, they are gonna issue the relevant travel document, and in case they refuse, then you are gonna get a letter about why it has been. So now let's assume you are applying from India. Let's see what are the instructions. So you have to apply online. You need to apply online. You can use account to pay, submit a check status. So I have already shown you how to create an account. I'm gonna put the link in the description so you can watch it. Now let's go to the visa office instructions. Okay. Alright, so let's scroll through this. So this is the checklist for an application from India under this direct interest stream. The checklist should be used in conjugation with the IMM 5483 document checklist for a study permit, and other criteria are same. Okay. Checklist: original valid passport, study permit questionnaire. This is down the document. 2 photographs, letter of acceptance, start date, test results within last 24 months, yes, language ability, photo or copy of the recent diploma or leaving certificate, the most recent mark sheets for entire program. Consolidated mark sheet is not acceptable. Other educational certificate, proof of fund, GIC, and any other thing that they have asked you. Income tax returns, scholarship or any financial assistance on award, reference letter, and other documents. You can go through it. So this is the section of study permit questionnaire, and moreover, one thing here, they have given acceptable financial institution in India. The educational loan must be approved, provided by a bank governed by Reserve Bank of India. All international banks operating in India also meet these criteria. So in case this section is applicable. Okay. So this questionnaire, the first question, disclose the name of the agent or representative who assisted you with your admission forms and study permit application. Can you provide details of the agent if applicable? Provide details of your education or work experience. So this needs to be submitted. This is like family information. If your course of study includes English as a second language component, please explain how long it will take to complete English as a second language requirement and how much it will cost. So that's all for the video now. I hope you got the idea about this process. If you come across any question, anything, feel free to ask. Thank you.